Good morning. The former alderman represented the 14th Ward for more than 50 years. He was known as a Chamber's historian and held on to the city's purse strings as the chairman of the powerful Finance Committee.
It took about 5 years to go from indictment to trial and a jury less than a week of deliberations to find former Alderman Ed Burke guilty on 13 of 14 counts.
Alderman Burke obviously joins a long list of corrupt city council aldermen who have been convicted of corruption charges over here in federal court.
The 79-year-old was convicted of racketeering conspiracy, essentially using his powerful elected office to steer business to his private law firm and secure favors for friends. Federal prosecutors laid out their case over 5 weeks. The jury heard from 38 witnesses, saw hundreds of documents, and listened to and watched hundreds of hours of secret recordings made by former Alderman Danny Solis.
If we're not signed up, I'm not going to do any lifting for this guy.
The cash register has not rung yet.
Solis wore a wire for the feds after being confronted with his own crimes.
So did we land the tuna?
Prosecutors urged the jury to judge Burke on his own words. His attorneys presented a short defense that, for all intents and purposes, boiled down to a lot of smoke but no fire. The jury of 9 women and 3 men did not see it that way.
In this case, defendant Burke had his hand out for money. He tied the giving of official action by him to the giving of money to him.
Using the federal RICO statutes, prosecutors linked seemingly unrelated crimes to show a pattern of criminal activity in 4 schemes involving the redevelopment of the old Main Post Office, a Benny's Beverage Depot sign permit, and a remodeling project at a Southwest Side Burger King, as well as an attempt to secure an internship at the Field Museum.
This case was about bribery and extortion occurring at the highest levels of Chicago city government.
Federal prosecutors saying the guilty verdict serves as both a rebuke to Burke and a warning.
I'd like to think that public officials out there who are tempted to start down this path will be either further on notice that, the federal government is out there, the FBI is out there, the U.S. Attorney's Office is out there, and we're aggressively pursuing these type of matters.
Burke left the federal courthouse without talking to reporters. He was on trial with 2 co-defendants, Portage Park businessman Charles Quay, who was also found guilty of bribery and lying to the FBI. Burke's longtime aldermanic aide, Peter Andrews, was found not guilty on all charges. Burke's sentencing is scheduled for June, and he could get up to several decades in prison, which would likely be a life sentence. Burke turns 80 a week from today. Back to you guys.
Eric, thank you.